Hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. As you can see, we're in a beautiful snowy December now. It is not long, I would imagine, until the snow is proper on the ground, which will make maneuvering around probably a bit more difficult. So the plan is, for this episode, is to load up the productions, essentially, which I know is what we did with the sawmill yesterday. But it was, last episode / yesterday, was the very small amount needed to get it started. But if we have a look at our production menu, as you can see, it's already down, it's already taken up about 20,000 litres of wood. And we may have some pallets, I don't know, I haven't checked. Everything else seems to be alright, including our paper, which we almost have another roll. Fantastic. Right, get that cut. Okay, so yes, that is the plan. We will go around and find many trees that we can cut down. Now, I did have a look from above in the last episode to kind of see where I wanted to go, and it's a bit different when you're seeing it from down here, obviously, but at least I know that I just basically want to take all these trees. There's not much else to it. I want to have all of these trees brought to the productions, not all of the trees in the area, but I'd like to get a nice assortment of trees ready to go. And if I can have them cut and lined up nicely, like this-ish, you know what I need to do? You know, my problem is that alright, that was the opposite of my problem. I think I'm cutting them too high in the air, so they're flopping about. That one, I just simply put too low to the ground. So, let's find the middle of that and carry on with the harvesting. Can I get this big guy here, this massive, what is this, a pine? Or a spruce? I have no idea. A spruce, yeah. Right, so it's too big. Yeah. So that's the kind of tree that would be really nice to cut down with our harvester instead of a chainsaw, because the chainsaw's just gonna make a mess of it, really. This one might be too big as well. It might be like oh no, this one we can cut. Brilliant. Oh yeah, is this the not ponderosa pine, but the other one? No, it's not pine at all, is it? Don't know. We'll check in a minute. Let's get it to the pile, and then I will shift us over to a time lapse. Because this is, yeah, a much better operation when it's quicker, in my opinion. Same with the loading, the wheel loader and all that. That is going to be time lapse as well, as per usual. Again, if it's not lined up nice enough, it's fine. This is literally the opposite. I want it lined up though. I know you can rotate the header, but at this angle, you can't. It's such a massive tree that I don't think it can be done. Just don't want to lose it. That's all. You know what? Let's just let it go away from the machine. Yeah, it should be all right. We can always push them a bit closer together, so it's fine. What a mess! It's always gonna be a mess. Yeah. You know, as much as I like to improve on my logging, it's still going to be shambles. But that's fine. That's fine, because we're having fun with it. Right, might as well carry on. Okay, let's have a quick look. Just before we hop into this time lapse, let's have a look around and see how we're looking. Right, so we're almost at that path. So actually what I could do is just carry on to the path, and then once those trees are gone, we can try and load them up, and then carry on into this section here, and then eventually, hopefully by then, we'll be a bit more progressed to the point where we can purchase something to actually plant them. Because, and very quickly I will show you this, so we do have our Komatsu, this one, I believe. So it's a brilliant machine, but we will have to upgrade it eventually. Actually, it's worth a fair amount of money, isn't it? Wait, where is it? Forestry machines, there we are. 131. We'd probably get about 140 or 135 for it, which we could then put towards the purchase of a new one. Probably on another lease-to-own operation, as with the other Volvo, because I'd like to go for the massive one. If I'm going to upgrade, right, that's... It's not a downgrade per se. Oh, it is. Yes, because it doesn't do... well, it's not a downgrade, it's about a level, same grade, but it doesn't do the bigger size trees, which we need. Look at that! That is absolutely mental. What are you using that for? I guess just loading. Same thing. That is brilliant. Right, way out of our reach. We definitely don't need anything like that. I was really just thinking like this one, which is still very expensive, but the nice thing is that it has configurations. The grapple is not something we would really need to use, perhaps to shift trees out of the way, but our main one would be potentially the fast coupler. Ah, there we are, the harvester head. Right, so with that... That's the harvester head for the 81 centimeters, but the fast coupler, that must be... Right, okay. Right, so that's for a... Okay, that's cool. So this is what we'd be after here, is the tree planter. Now, what I would probably do is I would rent this machine and plant 240 trees, and then just return it, and then fill the forest. This is why I want to do it all at one time instead of cutting and reforesting, cutting and planting and all that. I want to get it all, as much of it done as I can do, as far as the cutting goes first, just so that it's yeah, more room essentially. It's more efficient. Perhaps it's not, I don't know. Right, there are rocks in the way. This little... might as well. Let's start taking these trees down as well, just because at this point they're in the way. This little one to my left here is actually very inconvenient. Did it cut? Ah, there we are. Right, okay. We'll do some clearing, we'll do some small tree removal, we'll be doing it all, but we will be doing it in a time lapse, so we'll crack on with that. Alright, well there we go. We have quite a pile here amongst the bushes. These ones, I'll try and maneuver it somehow. Actually, where's the Kubota? Where is the Kubota? Ah, there it is. Hidden away in the bushes as well. Let's get all our lights on. So I might just try and shift these closer to the pile. Ah, perfect, yeah. And if I can get them lined up fairly nicely, then perhaps it'll be much easier to collect them with the wheel loader. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to get these. There we go. Sort of in the same realm of the other ones. Right, I believe this is one that I can just sort of chop away. Ah, perfect. Do have to deal with the stumps as well. That'll come in time, I reckon. I do have the skid steer for it, and I have the stump grinder, I believe, didn't I? Yeah, I did buy one. So yeah, in time. These ones though, because there are so many in this small area, we'll have to see what we end up doing with them. Because I also have more to remove near the our house, which we haven't even been to in a while. I mean, I go there to rest and whatnot, but yeah, I haven't actually been there in a while, because we don't really have anything there. I suppose we should put a shed up or something, because we are just leaving our equipment everywhere, which is fine, because we do own all this land, and for logging equipment it kind of makes sense to just have it in the field when you know what I mean, for the season or whatever. But try and get this last one as well. Beautiful. Now there will be some that are very thin, that are a bit too, yeah, like this one, but it's stuck underneath. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's very stuck. I feel like that alone could be very annoying. Get that out. Perfect. Because yeah, we'll have a few of these to deal with later as well. Where's that tree? There we are. Let's leave it there for now. And there'll be more as well. So, right. Might as well begin with the... I'm noticing a bit of flickering. I think there was a bit of it in the last episode, but I can't quite recall. Hopefully not, because it is annoying, but we shall see. And hopefully there's nothing like that in the wintertime, because that would be terribly annoying. Because the whole map will be snow. Right, let's go... Alright, so that'll go there. I'll put the trailer pretty much where I am now. Just going to move this out the way for the time being, because we will need it to push some more logs up against, into the trailer rather. Right, so we will probably do a cheeky spin round, and then we'll line up as nicely and as level as we can, so that when we load this trailer, it's a nice easy process. I'm thinking like that. Yeah, there's nothing in the way, no distractions. Oh, this should be pretty good. The only issue is the actual loading itself. Well, I guess we'll find out, because look at this pile. Looks quite good actually once it's all cleaned up. It's not an absolute mess. Here, let's just try. So drop it down. Maybe this angle's better. I just want to go under as many as I can, causing them to lift. And hopefully, I'll just take how many as I can here. Oh wow, that's like 3. I don't want 3 logs, mate. Right, I wonder if I can try and maneuver them all into one. There we go. Oh, that's just made an absolute mess, hasn't it? Probably better off with the 3 I had in the beginning. Try and wiggle around to get these loaded in. I must be doing something wrong with my loading, because this is absolute. I'm not in the middle for one. Maybe that's my problem. Not going in the right direction. Can this not go tighter? I wish it could go very tight. Do you know what I mean? Right. What I'll do, because perhaps it's a better thing when I'm doing it off camera. Well, not off camera, but in a time lapse. Just a bit more focused, I suppose. But even so, blimey, this is horrible. What a load. It goes... Hey, you know what? Hang on. Let's get it in the trailer first, and then we'll see. Oh, it's rubbish. Go on. Come on, yeah. There's one there that shouldn't be there. I don't think... Oh. Right. Well, that can be sorted with the Kubota. What a mess. Here, Okay, we'll get that. There we go. Now this one's just a menace. I think I'll just pop that one out and start again with that one, because that is... yeah, of course it's too heavy. Right, okay. Yeah, probably better off in a in a time lapse. I'm going to swing around with the Kubota here and snag that one out and get it out of the way. Right, okay, we'll stick this in a time lapse and hopefully it's not absolute jambles. But the nice thing is that we have all the wood cut. It's just a matter of loading it, which in reality, yeah, can be a bit more of a problem than actually chopping the wood. I just want it out of the trailer. How can we manage that? Right, I have an idea. Again, I'm trying my absolute darndest to not use any super strength if I don't have to. So I will get the very handy Volvo with the winch. This is literally the reason we have this machine, is so that we can pull around logs. So this particular log is going to be pulled right out of the way. We'll very quickly do this and then we'll hop into the time lapse. Right, so let's see if I... So R and B and drive. Get out. Brilliant. Okay, so that's done. Now for the time lapse to start. Well, that was a fairly grand disaster, actually. It was probably my worst loading yet. But no matter, as we will be clearing everything out, and now I think we're fine for the for the amount of trees on the trailer. And then what we'll do next is we'll take the right, that goes down very slowly. We'll take the little bits that we've missed, of course. I think that might have been a problem with the loading as well, with the wheel loading. Because I noticed, well, I mean, it was still terrible after I moved the little logs out the way. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not sure what's going on with that. I thought that are the trees too big? I don't understand. I don't understand why I am struggling so with the loader now. The first few times seem to be fine. Do the trees have to be less long? Are they too long? Is 50 meters does look too long for the trailer, to be honest. But they're not all that long, are they? Yeah, I suppose, yeah, they are. Right, some of them could have been pushed a bit more, but it's fine. Right, okay, we'll get these tossed on very quickly. Just these little ones here, and then we can, yeah, head on down to the old sawmill, which desperately needs wood. But by that time, here, because we've faffed around for so long, let's have a look and see. Right, so yeah, it's lost another 1,500 litres, but I do believe that we are getting productions. So that's, sorry, products, rather, from our production. Right, so we'll get the last of these little scraps on, and then we'll head on down to the old sawmill, so we'll see you down there. Alright, so just like before, I'm just going to pull up this way, and then we can swing backwards into the little pond, and the logs will be taken up the conveyor belt into the sawmill automatically. Pretty brilliant. It's nice to have a somewhat interactive production like this. Do you know what I mean? It'll just unstrap everything. We've got loads of scraps as well, but I think it's best if all of it does its thing. So as you can see, the logs are being brought up this little ramp up to the conveyor belt, and then they have their very own roller coaster all the way up and to be chopped up into bits. Now, let's have a look around at where things spawn. Aha! Right, so we have... what is this? What is that? That is planks long, says at the bottom. And this is wood beams. Perfect. So, oh, when I move... it's over there. Is this our stuff as well? Oh, nice. Like an overflow lot or something. That is absolutely brilliant. Wow, okay. Well, we've got pallets. We've got long beams. We've got... what else did I say? So we've got pallet... oh, so that is a... they're all pallets. Planks long, wood beams, and planks. Alright. Yes, they're all pallets, mate. Blimey. Okay. I think I said the same thing in the last episode, actually. It's quite funny. Right, so we've just got a handful left to go here, but... what we'll do while this is doing this, let's have a look at how much... oh, beautiful. We are back up. That is brilliant. The next one to be filled again will probably be the wood turner, because we do have a spare few logs at the paper factory. Aha, look at that. We have now just produced another pallet of paper. Let's go there and see it, because it's always nice to see it. Right, beautiful. And the next one is about 700 litres away. So a bit closer, or a bit further away than the last time. Let's very quickly head down here as well, check our other productions. Right, so... mortar cell. This is brilliant, brilliant. Okay, we will pop round to all the productions now with our lorry, and we'll collect them. Oh, let's have a look here as well. More than one. Oh, on the wrong side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's about £80,000. If the price is on a bad day. So let's look on a good day. It is, yeah, over £80,000. So we will sell... right, we've got lots to look at now, because now we also have planks, which they can literally go anywhere. Oh, right, because you can use them for productions. Right, but we are going to be selling them. So we are selling them to the... probably going to take some to the where's the roller coaster there? It's not a terrible price. Ah, it is. It's the worst price. But it's still better than the worst documented price. So, oh wait, is it? 5.8? What did I say? 5.6. It's not. It's rubbish. Okay, fine. That's too bad. Trying to think, so I don't want to take more than we need down there. As I am, of course, slowly going to be working on this. What do we need? We need 6,000 litres of wooden beams. We need... so basically 3 pallets of beams. Essentially... oh no, wait, 6 pallets. Because there are 1,000 litres. So we need 6 pallets of beams. How many planks? 5 pallets, essentially, of planks. 3 pallets of planks long. We might have all of that. Wood beams. Sorry, I'm just... this is very exciting now, because we're actually in a state of potentially getting the roller coaster to the next stage. Finally. Wood beam. What did I say these were? Beams. These are planks. Right. Don't have quite enough. Right. Well, let us see how the wood has gone. Should be good to go. Ah, I had to get in to... Right. Okay, so it's slowly taking it. Well... Right, these are all the small bits, are they not? So I can just toss them into the water then, yeah? Because if so, I will do that. Can I do that? Just throw them into the water. I can't let go of this. There you go. I'd like to think that it will take the... Oh, it's because I was in the water, that's why I couldn't remove it. Right, I want to get these small trees out. So I'll do that, and then, once they're out, I will see you... What's going on? I will go and collect the flatbed, because we have to go and collect some items. So we'll come down here, we'll collect these ones, we'll go collect from the metal factory as well, and then eventually the paper factory, so we can get those items to be sold. Ah, right, they are being taken. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we'll come up this way, and go up this way. Actually, this is really nice to have this right close to the train, because in the future what we could do is actually load... Oh, this is brilliant. We could actually load the train directly from the production. So anything we want to sell, because we'll get to a point where we don't need to bring things to productions anymore, and then we can basically earn the most amount of money from those productions by selling them. Well, selling whatever we don't need for boatyard or the I was going to say rocket launcher, the roller coaster. That's the next one Giants must be on, is the rocket to launch the rocket. Right, okay, let's take these. Oh, they're all quite long pallets. Are we going to get these all on? Right. Well, let us have a look. I'm hoping to triple these up. Right, okay, so there's 1,000 litres of something. I think these are... I'll get them sorted eventually. It's the first time I'm really seeing them anyways. Oh well, okay, we can do... yeah, let's do that for now, that's fine. Maybe put a third on, because they'll probably all be going. I need to double check what these are. I want to say they're wood beams though. They look like beams, to be honest. Whereas the other ones look like long planks. Oh, you know what? I could put these on the very top, tippy top, actually. I thought they'd be a bit long for this top bit, but they will go very nicely up here. In fact, call it made to measure. Oop, nope, I don't want one. Just want you to stay. Very carefully push you over. Brilliant. Now we can fit the third one on there. It's not the most clean loading, but that's right, we've got loads to load here. So, right, what we shall do is probably tuck this into a nice little time lapse. It won't be too long because we only have a handful. Oh, I do need to remember we have the ones over there as well, which we can collect afterwards. That's fine. Just add on to the piles. But I will take as many of things as I can. Now, I can't remember what it did say at the for the roller coaster, but no matter, we pretty much need all of it. But actually, I would like to double check. So what are these? These are wood beams. The roller coaster requires, here we'll very quickly go and check, 6,000, so we don't have that many, unfortunately. We need 5,000 planks. That I think we can do. I think those are planks and we need 5,000 of them, so we will bring 5,000 of them. I would like to sell, if not. I would like to sell them, because my whole point now is to, yes, I'll fill up the roller coaster with what I can. Oh, I'd like to hit that straight on. What's going on? There we are, that's straight on. Yeah, I would like to get the roller coaster done, certainly. but I would like to get the boat yard purchased and worked on first. I'm gonna try 4. Maybe it's a bit cheeky, but I'm gonna try it. Try placing these on top. That was too easy. I'm gonna try 6. I'm gonna try all of them. I just need to get them lined up first. Alright, well, it would seem that we have everything from here loaded. It's just a matter of whether or not we need it. I won't take everything that we don't need. If that makes any sense. I know I was saying this before, so let me double check. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 wooden beams. Got that one there. And we need 6. We have, yeah, strap that down. Right. We have 6 planks long, and I believe we only need 5. So I might take one of them off and swap it out for a the beams. And then, planks, I have to double check. How many did it say? Sorry, back and forth. Oh, that's not even the right place. Very near. Planks, we need 5. And we need 3 planks long. Oh, only 3 planks long. Right. Right, okay. We will sort out that, and we'll bring just enough. And then we'll also make our way to the metal factory to pick up 1 pallet of metal for the roller coaster as well. So yes, we'll get this sorted and then we'll see you down at the roller coaster. Alright, well, here's the roller coaster now. We're going to drive right in to the point here, the sales point. There we are. It's taking lots of things. And the metal... Oh, and it's forgotten about the... Oh wow, so 80,862 plus 5,000 plus 3,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty brilliant. That's just shy of £90,000 for those items. And not only that, but if we have a very quick look at... Here, we'll just get this shut off. We'll get the beacon off as well. Right, so if we look down at the bottom... We are short only 1 planks long, and we've got the rest. Wait, planks long? No, we're good for planks long. Sorry, it's not in the same order. Wooden beams is what we're missing. Right, so we are short 3 pallets. No, 4 and 2 pallets, sorry, of wooden beams. Maybe 3, potentially, but we shall see. Metal is good, staircase railing is good, and floor tiles. That's the last thing we would need for this step. And I believe that's a production within the city. Oh, there we are. Within the village, the town. Right, flooring fantasies, brilliant. 110. Alright, it's pricey, it's pricey. I think... I would rather have the boatyard first. I do believe that that will be the next production that we purchase, is the boatyard, because the money we can get from this, from creating, and I know that's a bit of a stretch, it's a ways away, but not impossible. I mean, we know where we're going to put our sheep, and for the fabric, and it's just a matter of getting all that set up, but I think I would rather have that set up. Oh, brilliant, we can see at least planks, planks long, wood beam. What I'm going to try and do is sell products here, and then when I have enough money, and then I'm going to buy it. Because, well, do you get the money anyways? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it next time. But, as I say, that is for next time. So, for the time being, here we'll have a nice view of the boat launch area. Oh, look at the boats zooming around the harbour. Beautiful. Right. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take care, and bye for now.